Welcome, everybody, to another Bold Cast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is the finale of Erased. What happened last time?
Last time, Satoru was in a coma for 15 years and has now woken up, and he didn't have any of his memories, but now, as Mr. Teacher Murderer brought him up this secret elevator to the roof and is like wearing gloves and tapping on the thing, and then now he's regained his memories, of course, on the roof.
Yep. In
the rain, and it's a pretty sketchy situation, I have to say.
Are you excited for the finale?
I'm excited, but I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
And you've liked everything that's come up so far and everything?
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is we're gonna do another series and discussion video. So in the discussion of this video, real quick before we get started, we're not gonna talk that much. We can touch on some things about like the series as a whole, but we're mostly gonna be going to this episode, and then at some point in the following weeks, we'll have a full-on nice discussion video. If
you have any questions about our reactions or thoughts or your different opinions that you have and you want us to touch on in that discussion video, please leave them in the comments. And then when we do the discussion video, we can go through the comments, check it out, see what you guys have to say, and talk about that.
Indeed, so make sure to do that. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed our reaction to this series, or Lindsay's reaction to this series. Then make sure to leave a like and check out Patreon to get all the uncuts and maybe see what's gonna be on the channel next. Yeah, this has been awesome. We're ready to get into the finale. Hope you guys leave a like, subscribe, enjoy most of all, and support the official release as always. Let's go.
Okay, a little bit anxious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, you just stressed out about the show, or stressed out?
I'm just stressed out about the show. Like, I just I'm getting stressed out about the show.
As long as it's a fun kind of stress.
I know. I'm just scared to see what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. Okay. That was really cute.
Is that when he remembered? Wow.
Who else has he killed in the last 15 years?
I know, that's what I'm wondering.
Did he get to them? Or did Kenya pick it up? What? As the gate that just leads off of the building swings
Why
open?
is there a gate? Did he fucking install a gate on that hospital at some point?
he asked the director, hey, it would actually be really good if you could put a suicide plank on the end of this building. I guess this must be before it was like mandatory to put the fences, because in Japan you see all the, like they put suicide fences
there's a fence there.
It's like it's like a short fence. Like these days they have like chain link fence that are like 9 feet tall. Oh, you see the red eyes on Yashiro in the thing? It was his. Oh, now he's back as well. He wasn't here in the last one.
I really like this OP still.
It's so good. Also, you see when Satoru gets like shot and then it goes off the building, that bullet is like following him and he looks back and the glass breaks. You can see Yashiro in the reflection from like the first episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He can tell. Kenya's always watching.
You were already involved the whole time.
15年ぶりに目覚めた悟を見て、俺は本当に嬉しかった。でも、もし悟がまた一人で戦おうとしているのなら、俺たちも連れて行ってほしい。悟に会うために病院に通い続けたヒロミは医者を目指している。そして、俺は弁護士になった奴を追い続けている。あの時、悟は俺たちのヒーローだった。悟と一緒に戦いたくて、今の俺らがある。時の時だってそうだったろ。悟は俺のことを信じて話してくれた。だから俺も悟のことを信じた。そうだった。僕には信じ合える仲間がいたんだ。
Yeah.
犯人は社だ。だと思ったよ。
So they all know.
途中車椅子を指で叩いわざと反応を殺していたね。君は僕の計画をことごとく阻止してみせた。
What have you done since then, you fucker?
それはもはや子供離れしたとか言ったレベルを超えた。
Oh, that's why he was pissed off, because he like knew that Satoru did like set her up there, so he kicked the boxes. He was gonna take her.
なぜだ。なぜ俺の思考を先を見てきて知っているとはどういう意味だ。
It's really fucked with him.
ところでお前は俺を殺すつもりだろ。っている。ポケットの中には携帯電話が入っているんだ。録音しているのか、それとも通話中だとしたら相手はケイヤかな。だから時効になっていない事件のことを聞き出そうと思ったんだろう。まあ存在しないんだ。だからサトル、君は僕を使い永遠にできない。
Yeah, he can talk openly about
クミちゃんからメールが届い
like
ている。
how insane is that?
4時半になればクミちゃんの点滴が始まる。筋弛緩剤が混ざったその袋にはもちろん君の指紋がついている。手術を苦にした10歳の少女を尊厳死に導いて君は
How twisted could you be?
それを苦にし飛び降りる。
Wow.
安心してくれ。お母さんへの遺書は心を込めて書いておくよ。
じゃあサトル、明日は午前中仕事だから午後から来るよ。眠ったべか。
母さん、実は僕記憶が
戻ってるんだべ。
She's a demon.
妖怪め。
Yeah.
口止めしなかったでしょう。
口止めなんてできるわけないでさ。15年も待って目覚めたサトルに会いに来てくれたのにさ。私はね、毎日あんたの顔見て話しゃべり出してあんたが声変わりしてて、ああ成長してるって初めて感じて嬉しかったよ。もう大人なんだね。
お母さん、僕は踏み込んで生きていきたい。
言ってんのさ。あんたは眠っちまう前から思いっきり踏み込んで生きてきたべ。
サトル、僕はいつでも君を殺せた。もちろん今もだ。先生は僕を生かしておい15年間も。それは僕が必要だったから。僕は先生の希望だった。僕は先生の心の穴を埋めた。
The glare on the glasses.
僕に負けた。違う。今回も勝つのは僕だ。先生には僕を殺せない。長いよね。眠っていた僕にとっては一瞬だったけど、先生にとっての15年はあまりに長かったんだと思う。
Twisted motherfucker. That's why his face was so clean? What?
Fucking some Sweeney Todd action.
I thought he was at home most of the time.
僕がいるから生きている実感が持てる。僕は何人もの仲間を先生に殺されてきた。だけど今は憎しみはないんだ。本当の先生を知ってるのは僕だけだよ。そうだ。サトル、僕はもう 君がいなければ生きていけない。
Oh, those same wink he always gave him. Oh. He's got a thread. Oh, the thread's gone.
殺人未遂の容疑で緊急逮捕だ。久美ちゃんは大丈夫？でも社のことは伝えてない。手術も近いし。うん。言葉だよな。だって本当に心から信じるなんて言葉はいらないだろう。空気があると信じてるとかさ。疑うことか。だからって信じてることが嘘っぽいなんて言いたいわけじゃ。信じるっていうのは信じたいっていう希望の言葉なんだってことは。僕は11歳から25歳までの人生を失ってしまった。でものが僕の宝物だ。僕だけがいなくなった街で友達が僕の時間を割いてくれた。
And he earned himself an extra like 3 or 4 years.
僕だけがいない街、僕だけがいない時間、それこそ僕の宝物だ。
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
こんな感じで進めます。
He's not wearing glasses.
わざわざ来ていただいてこうですか？ええ。これから昔の仲間に会いに北海道に帰るんです。ああ、そうだ。アニメ化決定おめでとうございます。
Fuck yeah! Anime adaptation.
Nice.
He's like super
今
successful.
漫画を描いて生活をしている。
It's not the struggling artist life. He's just
あれからも
An artist.
うリバイバルは起きていない。
What, with the ending?
yeah.
Yuki has a family now too? Misato? That's so awesome.
They're all just still friends. That's so nice.
It's so awesome.
And it has like an adult version of the same jacket.
Yeah. Like school. Damn. It's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Vancouver. 2010 Olympics in Vancouver. So now he's what, 33? Still successful. He's got 2 assistants working for him. That's how fucking hardcore he is. More snowfall, more courage. Yuki, snow, courage, double meaning. The manager? Never met him now?
Yeah.
Just like...
僕のヒーロー藤沼悟。僕には踏み込む勇気がない。だから僕には
仲間がいない。友達と遊ぶのは楽しいけれど、仲間は友達とは違う。倒されても倒されても諦めずに勇気を出して戦い続けた。踏み込まなければ道は開けない。で戦い続けた。そうしたら勇気を感じた人たちが少しずつ仲間になってくれた。だから最後になった時きっと仲間が助けに来てくれる。信じ続けることができた。僕にはワンダーガイみたいな勇気はないし、仲間もいない。だからとても羨ましいと思った。僕も大きくなったらお互いに信じ合える本当の仲間ができるといいなと思った。
peace song. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a great show.
Right?
It was so nice.
Such a good show.
So nice. Just everything about it just so nice.
Yes.
So wholesome.
Yes.
Like the last episode, everything just like comes together so nicely. The fucking bad guy gets caught, but he never even hurt anyone.
Yeah, we found out that he lost his urge to kill with Satoru because he didn't get to, like, he just, there was so much, like,
there was something about him that,
that he couldn't do it, so they, you know, nobody ended up fucking dying, as well, maybe before, but, yeah.
So nice. So nice.
It's so good, right?
It's so good. It's so genuinely satisfying.
I may need to change my score on this one. I might have given it a 6 or a 7. I think it deserves at least an 8.
6 or a 7? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It was.
I think
I didn't
you
like
were
it as
in a
much.
place where you didn't like this show as much because I'd been asking to watch this show since we started the channel, and you were always like, "Nah."
I don't know why. I think I got caught up in a big critique that a lot of people had with the show was, and well, should we say this? I'll just say it quickly, and we can talk a little bit more about the episode. But a big critique that a lot of people had with the show was that Yashiro was way too obvious, like so obvious that it was barely a mystery.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like a lot of people who are watching it a lot more critically, were really disappointed with like how cut and dry everything was and how basic it was. That's the problem people have with it. If you're comparing it to like a genre and you're being super critical, then yes, yeah, that is a point against it. But in terms of what it was trying to do, what it set up, the goals that
I think
that
the
it had,
messages of the show
and the messages and the underlying themes and everything, super strong. I don't want to go further than that. I'll talk about that more with the full-on discussion.
I'll just say quickly, I think that probably is definitely a valid criticism. Like I doubt anyone's like, oh my god, I had no idea. It's just kind of like, oh, they did that, and it's still interesting, but like, and not like it's not like some sort of totally unexpected reveal. But I think the show has a lot more to say about, like, believing in other people and positions of power and how they affect judgment and people that are close to you, and you don't want to believe bad things about them, or even if someone's saying that they did do a bad thing, you want to believe that they didn't.
Yes.
And that can be a good thing, or that can be a bad thing. I don't know. And I thought that was interesting about this show. And I just love the happy ending.
Yeah.
Was
super satisfying happy ending. Yes. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
It didn't feel cheap at all. And this whole show has felt very like weirdly realistic, even though there's like magic elements and it's a murder mystery, but it didn't seem totally blown out of proportion, or like the most dramatic moment was probably that last moment on the roof.
Yeah.
And that like feels a little bit crazy, but it was literally a setup, you know? Like it was meant to be like that. So it's this weird thing of just, it felt weirdly real for an anime.
Right.
And I can really respect that, you know? And it had all sorts of emotions. And yeah, I don't know. And it leaves it sort of open-ended of like, there's friends and good things in the future.
Yeah. It's,
you know?
It's fully a happy ending.
And even like the girl
totally earned.
Yeah, and it feels deserved. And then it's like he missed it on that time in his life, but he kind of didn't because he had a different alternate reality, and he you know what I mean, and he remembers things that are different, but then he gets to start on his life, and before, when he was living his life, he was just sort of there, and he was really half-assing it before. Like when he tries to get a manga published, they're like, you're just not,
you're not
like,
really
you're not
passionate about anything. You're not like, you're kind of half-assing it a little bit. Like, you're just kind of stumbling through life, and then at the end he's like, has some serious experience because he dug deep and fucking went after and made friends and like really put himself out there and like
recognize
saved
the
people.
things that are truly important to him and really held on to them. And all his friends, just like the fact that they're all still friends and they're all hanging out, and they just bring him back into it, and it's so wholesome, and there's not like this weird thing of jealousy that like, or like weird thing about like, oh, the main girl like got with a different guy, and then like
he's just happy.
He's just happy for her, and it's so good. Like, it's just so good.
It's just good. It's just awesome. It's fucking super satisfying. And not overly complicated, like, but like enough tension there to where you're not sure what the fuck is gonna happen. The characters are interesting as well, of like, like Kenya is a really great best friend character. Really high tier best friend character. He's clearly not, he's not like competing with the main character ever in terms of like, oh, the side character is actually 10 million times cooler than the main character. Yeah. But they complemented each other really nicely, and he was there for him, but didn't overstep his bounds unless it was necessary. Like when Satoru was about to push the mom down the stairs, and then he stepped in, and he was there for him the whole time. And also, I think what's interesting about this show is like all of the kids became very self-aware of their friend and the impact that he had on their life just by being there and then being taken away from them. And I think that's what makes it satisfying, is because they appreciated that and took it to heart and carried it with them for the rest of their lives. And we see like, oh, I became a lawyer. Like, oh, we were here every day and then got inspired to be a doctor. You know, but it's not unrealistic. It's not totally out of nowhere. It's just, that's just how it was. And I don't know. It's just incredibly satisfying. This last episode was so satisfying. It really was.
And the fact that the villain, like, in this reality, never killed anyone. It's just, it's really nice. And it's also really, and the fact that he was in a coma was really bad, but at the same time,
it's kind of works the same as him returning.
It kind of works the same way. For him, there's not much of a difference. He already, like, went through all of that. And
he already lived those.
He already lived those.
He actually got 3 years.
He did,
because he was only in a coma for 15 years, not 18. So
yeah,
he actually got more time as a little consolation prize.
Yeah. And I also like
good show
that he doesn't seem to be too like mentally messed up by it.
Yeah.
Because it had such a good ending and everyone is so there for him. That it can just kind of be a nice ending. And also his mom's just awesome. Like, I'll just say that again. It's just really good.
She's awesome.
I'm really impressed by this show.
It's a good show.
It is a good show. Yeah.
And if you want to hear us talk more about how good this show is, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment about what you would like to hear us talk about, any questions you have, anything you'd like to point out, like interesting tidbits that would maybe get a conversation going, or just some cool shit that you noted, or yeah, leave a comment, tell us what you thought of our reactions, whatever, and maybe we'll feature your comment in the discussion video when it eventually comes out. No timeline. We're still we want to eventually do this more and more to where every show, like a week or two after everything's done, we post the discussion, but obviously we need to wait for your guys' comments, so it's going to be a little bit longer. We can't film it until all of these episodes are out, so we don't have a specific timeline. We're still working it out, so be patient for it, but we will start doing these every series where we and you can go check out our Is Naruto Still Worth Watching video if you want to get an idea of the kind of video that we're going to be doing. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. I'll just say right off the top, I enjoyed this way more than when I watched it for the first time. And I actually really enjoyed the show when I watched it for the first time. It just kind of lost its luster to me over time. And became less special to me, but I watched it when it was airing, and I really liked it. I was screaming when fucking Yashiro revealed himself, and they were driving in the car, and Satoru was drowning. I was like, holy shit, how the fuck is he getting out of this? He's a child!
Yeah.
Like, I was literally screaming at my TV when I watched it for the first time. I thought it was fucking, over. And just seeing all the different things, seeing the comparison between Snow and, courage and everything, and the double meaning in the words there. I think that's intentional because courage was a big theme. Yeah. Anyway, I want to wait to get into more of that stuff when we actually talk about it in the discussion. But so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Anything else you want to say in
I was gonna say you can also leave recommendations for other shows similar to this.
Indeed.
Because I did really enjoy the show, and we haven't really watched anything fully like this before.
Promised
so
Neverland was kind of
like this,
similar.
But I don't know. Seem to enjoy this kind of thing. So if you have any recommendations of similar stuff that you think we would enjoy, also leave those. It doesn't.
We've seen
hurt.
Death Note, so don't even say that. We've seen Death Note, so yeah. And no spoilers for those shows if you're going to recommend them. Just say it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you check out Patreon to see the uncuts for these, or to get early access to other videos, and to support us if you feel like doing that. And but yeah, we hope you enjoyed most of all. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.